What up, YouTube? What up, TTC? It's your main man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another fucking video. Alright, so, well, I haven't done a hate week for the Cardinals. And, well, you know, I decided I'm going to do one. Just one, because I really don't know any Bird fans out there, Cardinal fans out there for me to be even doing hate weeks. So I'm just going to talk some shit and like kind of talk about the game. So I want to give a shout out to the TCE, the CNS, Cowboy Nation, and the CWO. Okay, so last time we played the Cardinals, 2014, was that great year we had, where we went 12-4 and fucking lost to Green Bay in the playoffs. That was the last time we played the Cardinals. They beat us. And we're on a 4-game losing streak against them, to be honest with you. So, with that being said, all I gotta say is that with the depleted offense that they have, I think it'll be a good rebound game for our defense. Now, I got an update saying Orlando Scandrick is going to play Monday night, which is a good thing, very good thing, because he is our top corner, obviously. And honestly, I'm not saying he was the X factor. I'm not saying he's the reason why we lost against Denver. But having one of your bigger, your better corners out there, your more experienced corners out there, you're not having one of your experienced corners out there hurts your defense a little bit, because then you got two rookies playing, not really knowing what's going on. Yeah, and you got Nolan Carroll, but I've never really been big on Nolan Carroll. I mean, he had his best years when he was in Miami, and that was it. When he went to Philly, he had a decent season, and after that, he just disappeared. He got owned by the NFC East, the running back. I mean, the receivers in our division. So I'm not a huge fan of Nolan Carroll to begin with. So with the return of Orlando Scandrick, I think it'll be a good rebound game for the Cowboys for their defense. Because as we all know, Fitzgerald, although he can still make plays, is on the back half of his career, and he's not that explosive anymore. You got J.J. Nelson, who actually this past weekend exploded for 120-something yards and a touchdown. So, you know, I don't know if it was a fluke, but we all know that he can do that from time to time. But let's be real, they played the fucking Colts. I'm not even sure if the Cardinals won last week. I think they're 1-1. If they're not 1-1, they're 0-2. I don't remember. Like I said, I don't pay too much attention to the Cardinals, so I'm not really worried about the Cardinals. Now, their defense, though, it's a pretty decent defense. It's not a Denver defense, but it's a pretty decent defense. And, well, I don't think they're going to be able to stop the run. I think we'll be able to get back on track with what we've been doing. Run the ball, you know, over the middle pass, run the ball, then boom, deep down, get your big play. Let's be honest here. That's the way the Cowboy system works. You set the over the middle passes up with the run game. That's what you do. You run, dump it off over the middle, 10, 11, 12 yards, you know, whatever, the little over the middle passes. And then third quarter, fourth quarter, then you try for the big plays, and then that's how they normally work. Because you think it's gonna be a run play or a dump off over the middle, and then you got Dez Bryant going downfield for the big catch, or Bryce Butler, one of the two. Sometimes it's Terrence Williams. But you know, when you shy away from your run game, and that was the thing with last week, is that they shied away from the run game a lot because Zeke got stuffed a couple of times, 1 or 2 yards here and there. You know, they took I don't believe the Broncos shut down the run game. I believe the Cowboys took themselves out of the run game. They stopped running the ball. They didn't run the ball enough to open up everything else. That's what I think. That's the way I feel. I mean, all credit to Denver for what they did, but I'm just saying that's how I view it. to, you view it how you want to, I'm going to view it how I want to. But with this Cardinals team that we're playing, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think we'll be able to be able to run the ball a lot better. I'm not going to give a description, an amount of how many yards he's going to go for, but I feel that Zeke will get back on track to doing what he's doing. And same thing with Dak Prescott. The line will be able to protect him some, again, like they have been in the past. And let's get one thing straight, guys. Like, I'm not worried about Dak. He was overwhelmed last week. Very overwhelmed. And you know what? He ain't the only one that's been overwhelmed. A lot of veteran all-star quarterbacks are overwhelmed. That's one of the top defenses in the fucking league. One of the top. The top, I should say. I think since this defense has come into play, since all this defense has been a unit, I think Tom Brady's like 9-7. Fucking Cam Newton fucking didn't know what the fuck he was doing against them. So I'm not worried about Dak. The Cowboys didn't get exposed. They just played the best defense in the fucking NFL by far. So I think we'll get back on track with this with the Cardinals. It'll be a good win. I mean, it'll be a good rebound game. If we go out and we handle our business like the way we're supposed to, the way Cowboy football's handled, run the ball, shove it down their throats, dump it off for the 10, 12 over the middle yard passes, then hit them downfield later on in the game when it opens up. And then the defense will handle their shit like they did against the Giants. Like I said, our whole secondary was injured. We were fucking pulling players off the bench that normally don't even play to fucking play. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, I think since Skandrick's coming back, that'll help a lot. That'll help with Nolan Carroll, Skandrick. Jordan Lewis he looked decent. He had his first career interception last week. So let's look more on him to play, a lot more with Awuzie, right? Him being out, Awuzie being out. So I'm not worried about our defense. I'm not. We had a lot of injuries last week. We had 2 corners go out like that. And then, like I said, with Orlando Skandrick being out, threw everything off. So with him playing this week, it'll help rejuvenate our defense. And I think it'll be a good win. I think we're going to get this win. Like I said, they struggled against the Cardinals. I mean, the Cardinals struggled against the Colts, which the Colts aren't that great. They're without Andrew Luck. Their offense is iffy at best. Their defense is garbage. So if their offense is struggling against a shitty defense, I ain't worried. I'm not worried. Because we got a decent defense. Rob Marinelli does wonders with our fucking defense. So, well, that's it for this video, guys. I'm not going to go on too much longer. It's already 8.5 minutes. So with that being said, I'm out. Peace.